take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Here is the red pill about India-Russia bond. For a major part of the last 7.5 decades, Russia has been generous towards us for being a junior partner. Hi and welcome to TFI English, the national socio-political analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm your host, Piyush. And if you're watching us on Facebook, give our page a like. And if you're watching us on YouTube, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Coming back to the story, in this video, I'm here to tell you why Russia needs to quickly adapt to the 21st century reality. Recently, Ajit Doval was in Russia, and NSA's sudden visit to the big landmass is considered as preliminary preparation for the upcoming G20 meet, in which almost every giant will participate. But Doval was not there only to strengthen the existing partnership with Russia. He reminded Russian policymakers that while trotting along China, they need to keep in mind that India and China can't exactly be called friends. While Russia-India ties have been a hotly debated topic in media domain, there is very little talk about the prospects hampering this decades-old partnership. While issues like distance, tariff barriers, and other regulatory problems are being removed, the China question is still a bone of contention. In February this year, both countries had declared that Russia and China friendship has virtually no limit. Quote, "Friendship between the two states has no limit. There are no forbidden areas of cooperation." The breakdown of the joint statement indicates that when it comes to choosing between India and China, Russia would go ahead with China. Why am I saying it? Well, it is because India-Russia bond is called a special and privileged strategic partnership in official documents. There is a difference between no-limit partnership and a special and privileged strategic partnership. Special and privileged strategic partnership has a limit while the former has not. This is what India is worried about. While it is true that Russia has been with us in every area of cooperation, it is also true that traditionally it has been based on India's lower status in geopolitical equations. On the other hand, China has emerged as a big economic hegemon, and Russia started treating China on par with its status in early 2000s. Lately, with its over-the-top growth rate and officially declared military capability, which still is unproven, China has gained the upper hand. Russia relies on China for a lot of stuff, which includes evading sanctions. But Russian policymakers have not been able to treat India at par. Apparently, India's economic might is way more than Russia, and traditionally the Soviet nation has relied on us for their forex reserves. Also, India is quickly decreasing its military reliability on Russia in the wake of Atmanirbharta in defense. The time has come when Russia starts to answer the questions about India's contentions with China. The official press release after the Doval's meet with Nikolai Patrushev did not answer such questions. A reminder by India is definitely a right step at the right time. On his announced trip to Russia, Doval met Deputy PM Denis Manturov. Manturov is also Minister of Industry and Trade of Russia, discussing a range of issues including trade and economic ties and outer space, among others. Russia has announced that it will be withdrawing from International Space Station. Russians will be creating their own space station after leaving ISS and is looking for a stable partnership with reliable partners like India. ISRO's increasing capability in space sparks hope among Russian policymakers. The Modi government will soon be declaring India's space policy, and don't be surprised if Russia gets a special mention in the official document. Doval's trip came as a reality check for Russia. India has emerged as the second largest buyer of Russian Ural crude. Moreover, the trade ties between both the countries in other areas are also ballooning. However, it does not mean that India needs to follow every lead. India is already leading the Quad, also the newly formed I2U2, telling Russia and in fact China that India is strategically autonomous. India is ready to collaborate on every term except its own interest. Territorial sovereignty is the definition of civilizational states. There won't be any compromise on it. Even Russia has communicated this very message to China in the past, so they should not have any problem understanding it.